Hey everyone, Tompkins with the Results Group at Summit Realtors here today to talk to you about a scenario that I had helped buyers with on a home that they put an offer in. There were multiple offers on this property. It was in a very attractive street. The neighborhood was like a dollhouse neighborhood. It was so picturesque, and the town was highly desired because of the school system. So needless to say, there were multiple offers. I took the time to sit with the list agent, get with the list agent and find out how many offers were in hand, what contingencies the owners preferred, what would work best with them, and what their situation was. And what else I needed to know, what else, about these other offers could help us if she was willing to share based on the agreement she had with the seller. So I ultimately assisted my clients in crafting the winning offer. And how did we do this? Again, by knowing what we were dealing with up front, that empowered me to make strong suggestions to my buyers at their request because they wanted the house. So the offer contained an escalation clause, which allowed us to go a certain amount over a competing offer, which also included a cap. So we weren't, the buyers weren't paying grossly over for it. And then we also agreed to have the inspection, but as is. So that meant that the expectation was, regardless of what came up, they weren't going to be asking for anything. But let me throw a quick plot twist into the scenario. The inspection happened, and guess what? There was a substantial foundation crack, which only an inspector could have found. No buyer walking through that house would have ever seen this crack. So the buyers were very, blown away by this. They still loved the house, loved the location. So the buyer said, listen, if you can get me here on negotiations, I will love you. And I said, well, based on what the finding is, I think I can get you even more. Let's fight for this. And she was like, oh my God, please. So I did get with the list agent. I got them here based on the fact that, hey, you're only going to have to disclose this if you go to another buyer or go back on market. This is substantial. And there was no way a buyer would have found this just by walking through the house, touring the home. So buyers were thrilled. Bottom line message to you today is, if you are going to be submitting an offer, there's plenty of options that I have for getting, what I call having your cake and eat it too. I've got another video on my YouTube playlist. Check it out on how buyers can have their cake and eat it too, is that what I think I called it. And there's various strategies of how you can come out on top in a competing offer scenario and still have your home inspection. This was one of the strategies that worked for my buyers. If you're thinking about making a move, send me a message to schedule a time to connect about your goals and how I can help you achieve them and have you sitting very happily at the closing table, even in a competing offer situation. Thanks as always for watching, and have an awesome day.